What's up, Lego fans? How you doing? Andy here. Let's talk about Lego. And what I wanted to show you guys today was a couple of these side builds that came with this town square, main square building that we just finished up the other day. First of all, we have this concert stage, which I think they really paid attention to detail on this. I think it looks really cool. We got the lights up there. You got the realistic looking speakers, which I'm probably going to copy if I ever make speakers for myself. And then the mic stand is cool. And then she's got her guitar, blue hair, rock star, a couple of those yellow barrier things down there, and then they use these truss pieces, these black truss pieces, for the main stage support, which I thought was cool because it really does resemble what these stages kind of look like. So, yeah. And then over here we've got this guy, which I'm not even totally sure what to call it. It's just like part of the square, like the town square. So it's got a statue up there. This guy is handcuffed. If you can see that, turning around this way. You got his hands behind his back and he's handcuffed, and he's got his sword laying down in front of him. So I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to represent. Some kind of bondage or something, I don't know. Then you got this little kid here on the skateboard, little propeller hat. These two patrons here are watching the concert. I got them because there's two little chairs there. I assume that's what those are for. Then you got this little lady over here. She's just kind of mingling about. And you got these, I assume these, whoops, I just broke my tree. These are really poor excuses for trees, if you ask me. And I assume these things that are hanging are supposed to be lights, which don't look too bad. And then it comes with two lamp posts that they're strung between. And then, of course, you can get a better view of the statue from this, maybe better view from behind the statue from this point. And I guess this thing's supposed to be a fountain, which doesn't look too bad. So there's that. And then I also built this guy. Came with this minifig. This is, of course, the stretch limo. And it's unfortunate because I can't really use it in the city because it's just too small scale-wise. I mean, it's only 4 studs wide and it's only one driver, room for one driver. So it's not really that realistic in terms of the city. So I probably won't put it in the city. I'll probably just put it on a shelf or something. But these two guys, these dioramas here, will probably sit somewhere in front of the town square building if I have room. And that's the thing, though. I don't know if I'll have room because this thing takes up almost the entire base plate. And I'd probably have to use an entire base plate just to put these two on there or something like that. I probably will go ahead and build the tram. It does have the smaller train wheels on it, so it will fit on the train track as far as I know. I haven't built it or gauged it yet, but it looks like it has the wheels, the little small tiny train wheels like I've seen on other builds before that fit on the track. So it looks like it might fit on the train track, so I might be able to put it just on a siding or something just for display, and because it's obviously not going to run because it doesn't have a motor or anything. So that's a possibility. So anyway, yeah, this is I just wanted to showcase these side builds real quick, and then I'm not going to mess around building this police buggy, whatever you want to call it, go-kart with the robber and the motorcycle chain and all that stuff. And then I might build the minifigs at least. This is the looks like a maintenance guy. He's got his clean cart, and then the robber guy or something, I don't know. And then there's a helicopter that goes with it too. I don't think I'll build that either because I don't know really what I would really do with those pieces. I mean, this doesn't have a helipad on top, so but I may build the tram and then call it a day as far as this set is concerned. What's next? I am not totally sure. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. I do want to take this guy, the diner, and build it into a bigger building like I did the grocery store. Like I'll take this rounded part and build it into like the front facade and then have a bigger square building behind it. I think that's a good idea because that way it's not wasted. You still have a city diner with the hamburger on top and, you know, the same as what it looks like here, except you got a bigger building in the back. So I think a building that takes up most of a base plate would be cool there. So I think I might do that, and then that'll be a whole separate entity that can sit next to the square, town square, or somewhere else completely, totally different. I mean, it could be anywhere. So we'll use that and fill that out. So that's probably what I'm going to do next. So that's pretty exciting, huh? I think it's going to end up looking good, except for I got to get some blue, some dark azure. That's dark azure. I'm going to have to get some dark azure bricks to go with the color scheme, and then use some red for the roof. So I don't know how soon that's going to be, but keep an eye out for it, okay? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go take a look at the new Lego space and check on that and get an update and see where we're at there. So stay tuned. And welcome back to the job site, guys. Here we are in the new, or yet to become new Lego room. And you may not notice a whole lot here that's changed since last time, except for the fact that we are running wiring now. Running wiring for the outlets that are going to be underneath the platforms, starting right here. These are all for lighting when I go to put lighting on the Lego layout. So we got outlets along here, there, then they're going to tie in to the existing outlets. So we still have to do that. Of course, I still have to wire this one over here and that one over there, and they're probably going to put another one on there behind the refrigerator, and maybe a couple on that front wall as well. So we still got to get the garage door out of here. Obviously, that's a big priority. I'm just waiting for help. I can't do it myself, so I'm waiting on some people to help me get that out of here, and then we can build a wall there for the front and get it wired and everything, and go from there. Right now this place is kind of a mess, but I completely changed my mind on how I'm going to lay out the platforms here, because originally I was going to have my office down here, or my build space down here on this end, but I figured out if I put it on this end instead, like I have my desk like over there in the corner or something, and have my drawers all lined up against this wall, that I can put in the platform that's going to go against the wall here, and then I can connect them all together in the back. I couldn't connect this one over here to the rest of them before because of the doorway, but since if we move them to the back, we can connect them all together in the back part. So that'll be cool. That'll give us more space to, you know, run train track and all that good stuff. I don't know how I'm going to run the train track yet, but you get the basic layout. Like I said, it's going to be a 28-inch shelf-looking platform against the wall, and then it's going to have a 2-foot walkway. Then we're going to put a 4-foot platform there, but I'm going to add a 2x4 and a piece of OSB to it, so it makes it 50 inches, so it's good for 5 base plates. Then there'll be another 2-foot walkway in between, and another 50-inch platform for 5 base plates, and then another 2-foot walkway, and then whatever we can get up against this wall here, which is probably going to be about 2 feet, maybe less. And then they're going to all be connected together, like coming out like whatever 30 inches or something from the back wall. So they'll all be connected together that way. So yeah, what do you think, guys? It's coming along. I know it seems slow because, like I said, it doesn't look much different than it did last time I showcased to you, besides the wiring, of course. But we're getting there. I had to take down a bunch of like there was a huge workbench here. There was shelves over there. There was shelves over here. all the way across there. You can see the line there. I had to take all those down. So that was a day's work right there, just taking down shelves and stuff. So the workbench over here was really, really heavy. So I had to drag it out of here. But so yeah. So I am getting things done, accomplishing things here. It's just taking a little longer than I expected, but that's okay. That's totally okay. So the next thing is to finish the wiring, and then insulation. I'm going to start putting some insulation in here. Hopefully get this door out of here before too long. But even if that door's still there, we can still insulate this wall, and this wall once we get the wiring done. So there you go. That's my update here for the new Lego room construction. Thanks for taking me along. I do appreciate it. And until next time, guys, please take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day or night. And I'll talk to you soon with more Lego. All right. Bye-bye.